When it comes to budget smartphones, two of the most anticipated devices were the Pixel 8a and the Galaxy A55. Reason being that they give you more of a flagship feeling or have a lot of flagship features for less money. Now, it's not all, but at least a fraction of what a flagship will feel like. So we're talking about the design, the performance, the battery life, the unique features that people want to have, and all the good stuff. So in this video, let's find out which is the overall better phone and which one is best suited for you. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is KJ, and when it came to the hardware of the Pixel 8a, there were two things that I loved and there was one thing that I hated. And of course, let's start with the good things first, and that is the design. At this point, it is widely known that the budget A series phones are in tandem with the more expensive phones that come in the same lineup. And this has been a thing since the Pixel 3a, if I'm not mistaken. And just like last year, the 8a is 6.1 inches tall with the same camera design, an aluminum frame with a plastic back. But unlike the 7a from last year, this has more of a smoother finish, so you won't get those fingerprint stains like you do on the Galaxy A55, which we'll get into very soon. In my honest opinion, there are also better color choices on the 8a than the 7a with the new olive green color. It is the one I recommend to people because it is the most unique. Also, in a world where a lot of smartphone colors are muted, like this one for example, the olive green color is a nice to have in a world where nobody really cares about colors anymore. Putting a case on the olive green color is a huge disservice to your phone itself. Which brings me to its downside. The Pixel 8a heats up pretty quickly, making this experience less than ideal because in my first full day, I wasn't really doing anything crazy, just texting and watching videos, and it got warm very, very quickly. Like I said, this is less than ideal. The A55, on the other hand, is Samsung's mid-range contender of the year, and it does a lot of things right with its hardware, but it also falls short in some other aspects, which aren't a big deal for some people, but I thought I should highlight them. Now, the A55 is considerably thicker and heavier than the Pixel 8a. It weighs about 213 grams with an all-plastic frame and makes it hard to use with one hand if you have smaller hands. Even me with my average to huge hands finds it slightly annoying after a while. However, some may like that experience, so that is something that you should consider. Now, while the back of the phone is plastic, like I said earlier, it will leave all kinds of stains, marks, and anything of the sort. So if you do not have a case or a skin, you end up cleaning the back of your phone a lot of the time. That being said, it is the same design as the Galaxy S24. Samsung basically made all their phones to have the same design language, which is good because from the back of the phone, you can't really tell what this is. So you're getting a mid-range phone with the design of $1,000 or even a $1,500 phone if you want to look at it from the Galaxy S24 Ultra's perspective, minus this square design. But that is a good trade-off nonetheless. It is 6.6 inches tall, which is better for gaming if that is your thing, and it has an IP rating of IP67 water and dust resistant, similar to the Pixel 8a. Now, the Pixel 8a, in my opinion, just has the better design and the better form factor. It is slimmer, it is easier to hold, it has that soft matte finish to avoid any kind of fingerprint smudges, and it just has better colors in my opinion. I feel this is the closest thing to the Pixel 8 itself as you can get. The display is where things get a little interesting because both are just a copy of last year's phones. So the Galaxy A55 is exactly the same as the A54 and vice versa with the Pixel 8a and the 7a, with only very small changes. The bezels, for example, are exactly the same on both phones. They are an indication that even though the design is similar to the more expensive phones, the display just lets everyone know that this is a mid-range phone. They have a 1080p display with 120Hz, which is a big leap for the Pixel 8a because the 7a only had a 90Hz screen. But like all the Google phones with a high refresh rate, you need to go into your settings and turn it on. Until this day, I'm not exactly sure why Google ships out their phones with this setting off. It's just pretty weird. Anyway, brightness on the Pixel 8a is similar to the Pixel 8. Matching is peak brightness to 2000 nits. Honestly, you're getting similar experiences that cuts across all devices. Samsung and Google just took the exact same spec sheet and put it in their 2024 mid-range phones. Look, I don't know, it is what it is. You're just going to get the same scrolling experience, the same peak brightness, the same average and annoying fingerprint scanner on the Pixel 8a itself. It's just the same for everything, really. I think that's the essence of this video. And if you're still watching, of course, a like and a sub to the channel would be great. The goal for the year is 30,000 subs, so if I can reach that before or even after, it doesn't really matter. Thank you guys, I really appreciate the support. So with software and performance, this is really an easy one. There is no competition, and Samsung, in my opinion, kind of dropped the ball on this one. The Pixel 8a, for example, has the Tensor G3 chip for one, with the Gemini Nano for easy access to their AI features like circuit to search, for example, or transcriptions through the Recorder app, Magic Editor, Audio Eraser, and the likes. So with Gemini having an upgrade to its 1.5 or 1.5 Pro, having that on a compact phone with the best AI features is almost second to none. It is a game changer, and I am happy Google is going that route, which the A55 is severely lacking because Galaxy AI is not within this phone. So it might look like the Galaxy S24, but it doesn't have what the Galaxy S24 has. A big area for contention is the battery life, and this will make or break how you will use your phone. The Pixel 8a is 4492 milliamp hours, and it is slightly better in terms of numbers than the Pixel 7a from last year, but with a different processor this time around, you get a more improved battery life or a better battery efficiency, if that makes sense, and it will last you a day and then some. Honestly, in the last few days, it's lasted me 7 to 8 hours of screen on time, but charging is on the downside with an 18-watt charger. On the A55, it has the standard 5,000 milliamp hours of battery from last year with a 25-watt charging, and it will easily get you a full day, maybe 2 days depending on how you use your phone. Even though it does not have wireless charging, I think the A55 might just edge the Pixel 8a in this category. All right, the cameras are the same. Honestly, I think that should be the title of this video. Same shit, different phone name. Same sensors, same megapixel, same everything. And with Samsung, there is a lot to be desired. Daylight pictures, don't get me wrong, are pretty good with more saturation on the A55, but the Pixel 8a just offers better quality in sharpness, dynamic range, and of course, skin tone. The ultra-wide lenses provides much more detail on the Pixel 8a, while the A55 produced more of a softer image. Then again, if you don't use the ultra-wide lens, then I don't think you will care that much. Portrait mode is where I think the Pixel just blows the A55 out of the water. There is more depth of field on the Pixel, it is clearer, it offers better color balance than the A55. With both phones lacking a telephoto lens, they use a digital crop, which in my opinion is close and very subjective. With video, they are really on par with each other, as the Pixel is not really known for its video, while the Galaxy A55 is pretty good and does what it needs to do. So the big question, which mid-range phone offers more value? First of all, the A55 is not available in North America, from Samsung directly anyway. On Amazon, it's about $360 USD, while on the Pixel 8a, you can get it from the Google store here in North America for about $499 USD. With support, if anything happens, of course. But pricing for the Pixel 8a has been a head scratcher for me since it was revealed, because it is almost competing with the Pixel 8 itself. Yes, I know the Pixel 8 is $699 now, but in a month or two, it is going to drop to about $500 or $550. We've seen it time and time again. But even though the A55 is cheaper, I feel the better value is the Pixel 8a, because for one, in North America, there will be support in terms of warranty and sending it back if anything happens. Plus, you're just going to get a better camera, a better software experience, and you get access to some of the best AI features that are on a smartphone right now, which the A55 won't have access to, unfortunately. But like I always say, this is just one man's opinion, and I would like to hear yours. Do you agree with my thoughts on the Pixel 8a and the Galaxy A55? Let me know down in the comments. A like and a sub to the channel would go a long way, because the goal for the year is 30,000 subscribers before the year ends. If I can reach that sooner, I'll take it, even better. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're still undecided between the Pixel 8a and the Pixel 8 itself, click the video right here where I share my thoughts. Go watch that there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.